At this point, this is probably our primary assembly line, isn't it? Like, this is, like, so small compared to this madness up here. Alright everyone, hello and welcome back to another episode of Little Big Workshop, where we are still very nicely working away towards finally getting some more research points in to get another few things checked off the list that we need for further expansion. Now, first things first, I'm going to actually recycle this stuff so we can get that out of the way. If you remember in the last episode, we finally took on the scooter contract, which I just now pretty much got set up, that, well, we want to kind of use to boost our relationship with Mozzarella a bit more here, hopefully. So that is hopefully all going to go nice and well. Other than that, I think my woodworkers are honestly starting to run out of work. Now, one thing that I am actually starting to see here is that, you know, it's kind of nice that they're actually stacking everything away in here, because they're all very swiftly moving around this area now without really being slowed down by anything, so that's kind of good. But they are running out of work soon, so I think it's kind of time to get them some more work here. And also, we should probably just quickly look through all these things just to make sure the market isn't crashing on any of them, and I need to, like, actually boost production on something and don't actually quite know. It is all looking pretty fine. Office desks, though, unfortunately seems the demand is going to be weakening. Now, I'm not quite sure if that means that I should not be making any more of them. Well, we do have an alternative here that looks a bit more promising for future development. I think we're going to choose this one for the time being, just to make sure to safeguard ourselves against the market tanking on us. So, unless... No, King Barbecues are still absolutely bad. I mean, look at this. They're so complex and they're at 951. We've got a medium product that's more expensive. So we're going to definitely grab that. I mean, King Barbecues also being more metalworking heavy. So, you know, probably not the best choice right there. I'm kind of wondering, why are we this far? Oh, right. It's about design here, is it? It doesn't look like we can really change any components in terms of design, so we'll have to bite the bullet there. We'll have to actually stick with the more expensive materials. Then again, I think it's actually still cheaper than the other office desks we were making, given that, you know, we are using OSB boards as well. Wow. Okay, yeah, crazy. So, that is probably more expensive than the other one we are currently making, so... Probably a slight drawback in profitability here, but I don't know, I still want to kind of make sure, and we do need to reassign this as probably all still assigned to one gluing station, but I do kind of want to make sure that we are somewhat good in terms of all future market developments and don't get absolutely wrecked by that. So I'm going to make sure to reassign all these things, because I'm pretty sure that ever since we did this the first time, we've had a lot of developments. No, I think we're gonna split it up this time around. I have actually put a lot of production effort on this secondary assembly stage that we had thus far. I don't want to totally overdo that. We're gonna do another batch of 30 here. Gonna execute that. That should get another huge bunch of materials in for our workers to work on, hopefully, and well, should keep working very, very nice and busy for the near future. Because, as you can see right here, I mean, they're pretty much done with all the sawing, so now they've got another huge stash of mats to work with. What I do have to say, by the way, I really like, is that the workers are kind of moving everything to where it makes sense, right? I mean, we've got our advanced table saws out here, so everything that needs to go through the advanced table saws gets into this corner and doesn't get put up here or something, except for like a thing or two, but mostly... I think it's kind of nice that it overall does seem to make a lot of sense the way they're doing this kind of stuff. So that's nice. They're all working away at it. We are also selling out a bunch of office desks from the first stash right here. So it's kind of crazy how we had 3 of those already in the queue. But that's going to work nicely. Now, final assembly seems to be a bit, well, low in terms of, like, workload, so I'm not sure. What are we waiting here for, like, trample car stuff? Oh, we are... no. We're only waiting for this intermediate thing, which I'm not sure what they're really quite doing here. What are you guys working on? You're working on scooter. Oh, you're working on these things here. What are we waiting on here? Nothing either. Why are we not assembling then? I think we're really too low on assembly specialists here, aren't we? Oh, it's really annoying. I feel that's kind of what's bottlenecking it, because I don't really seem to have... No, I've got a few idle workers here. Why is nobody assembling it when everything's there? I'm confused. This does not feel right to me. Well, why do I have a dude standing around out there now? Mate? This is the wrong side of the wall you're standing on. You think I'm not seeing you there reading your newspaper out in the green, not working? Get back in here before you get fired. What in the world? I'm so confused by that. Is she just... No, that looked like she was just riding the scooter or something for fun. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm confused. Maybe it's because the scooter has such a high priority that they're kind of... I don't know. It's kind of weird, is it? Do we have any workers that we can level up yet? Not quite. I mean, other than that, I don't know. Like, metalworking does not seem all too busy. We do have a lot of idle people, so maybe we should get some more metalworky stuff in there. But then again, we do have the mountain bikes, which... Well, there does seem to be a few tasks for them still to take care of there. It's not too crazy, but I don't think I've really got anything else I can give to them. Fancy office chairs, for example. Why is nobody assembling this stuff? I've got like a weird bottleneck here in the whole assembly line where I've got enough capacities, they're just not being used for some reason. Like all these tables are full, then I'm missing the engine cylinders, but where are my engine cylinders at? Because there's no more in the queue, is there? Where are my engine cylinders at now? Why am I waiting for engine cylinders that are not even there? And why are they not there? Why? Where? Where are they at? There's engine cylinders here. So why is it saying that there are none? I'm so confused. There's engine cylinders all over the place, mate. This is saying that I'm missing the scooter engines. Of course I am, because there's no engine cylinders, which there is engine cylinders, but nobody's using the engine cylinders. What? There's 30 of them. There's 30 flipping cylinders. Why won't you use them? This is so weird. That's so weird. I don't know. Let's speed this up. Let's hope that the mess clears itself up, because I would not quite know what I can fix about that, to be honest. Now, let's look back at client relations, alright? So with Mozzarella, we're halfway to level 4, which is nice. We've also got Inkwink with their bots and everything that we haven't really worked on much at all yet. I'm kind of feeling, to be honest, that I would like to get a box bot on the way, especially considering that we're already very nicely proceeding with the scooter. I would really kind of like to take care of that. That said, these scooter engines really need to get themselves out of the way. I'm not quite sure why they're not being made, to be honest. I would really like to get rid of them, but they're not being made, so that's kind of weird. We've got the box bot, though, right? We've got a deadline of 4 days. We only need 6 units. I think that's somewhat doable. I really want to start looking into that. It seems like whatever we do, really, we are within the target scope, so that's kind of nice. You know, we can't really do much of anything wrong, it seems, so I'm just going to pick whatever seems like the lowest complexity and thus also kind of price tag for me to make. I would guess that wood is probably the cheapest thing to do here for us. And yeah, I mean, then we're gonna pick all like the cheapest mats and everything. We've got something right here. What's kind of the lowest? I don't know. I guess this. I'm gonna try that. We're gonna pick all the lowest manufacturing possibilities, and that's already kind of everything all taken care of in terms of production processes. Then we just need to go and pick like the cheapest mats possible, and well, now it feels like it's all just about assigning a few things. So I'm going to do that, as always, and I'll be right back. Alright, so everything has been assigned, and I have to say, by the way, I'm actually pretty happy that I kept my standard foundries here, because as you can see right here, oh no, we can actually change that. Wait a second. Okay, I was going to be like, oh yeah, good thing that I have my standard foundries. Because, you know, I do actually need them for that, but I can actually change it to the advanced ones. So, still nothing that I really need my advanced ones for, so... no, my standard ones, rather, so I don't know, like... I think we'll wait for a few more episodes just to see how things go, if anything actually pops up. But if we're not going to use our standard foundries for anything anymore, I'm definitely going to get rid of them and use the space for something else. So, let's see right there. I'm going to execute this thing, though, and we are going to go and kind of up that priority, get the scooter above, though. Something is hissing away. I'm remembering that I haven't really repaired things in absolute ages, so probably want to actually go and make a quick maintenance run right here. It's actually, whoa, it's been quite a while, hasn't it? I mean, we already had something explode, but that was more kind of down to the fact that we had some sabotage going on from evil Nemesis Inc. agents last episode, which is also not too comfortable and great and fun, admittedly, but, you know, that was not my fault, at the very least. So I'm just going to go through and pretty much repair everything. I feel like repairs, honestly, have kind of dimmed down a lot in the last few episodes. I'm not sure if it is because we've gotten all these advanced machinery thingies now that just hold on to dear life for way longer before they need to get repaired, or if we're overall just spreading workload across machines so much more that it's just going a bit slower. I'm not quite sure, but I am kind of happy about that. So, well, just queuing everything for maintenance here, and then let's get things sped back up. Scooter is doing very nicely, of course, here. I mean, we're like years ahead right there, and Barrowbot also doing great. I don't know, like, everything seems to be going super nicely in this factory up until the point that we get to final assembly. I mean, look at this. None of the tables are being used. There's, like, things stacked onto there that are just not being made for no reason whatsoever. Like, I don't know. I think the issue here may be that these tables were like scooter engines for these scooters, and they were waiting for cylinders from this thing, and the cylinders that we had were from this scooter engine and chilling in there, but can't be reused for the other thing. I feel that may kind of be the reason right there. Like, one way or another, we need to get this thing out of the way, so I hope that we can actually do that rather soon. Also, I mean, you've got a bunch of these trample cars sitting around here. Good thing I actually look at this market development. It's time to get rid of a few of these. Hopefully want to get these done sometime soon-ish as well. But yeah, so these are going to get sold out then. I think that is probably a good idea to do that right now while we still can, and already use a bit of that market demand as well while we're at it. And, you know, woodworking is also going very nicely. I mean, everything is going rather smoothly except this flipping assembly thing. So hopefully that's going to speed up a bit more. Looking at this, it seems like all the pre-metal work for that should be done now. So hopefully they're going to get these things out of the way. I'm not sure where in the world these cylinders are at, but hopefully they're going to make their way over rather soon. But yeah, I mean, we do have a bunch of time left on that. That should be fine overall. Workers, though, we had a few of them level, so that's kind of nice. I think we're going to make both of them assembly specialists right away, because I feel we can use some more. As I say, we've got 12 assembly tables, and there's always going to be someone that needs to take a break or something. So, you know, if you've got like 12 tables, I think the minimum of workers you would want that are specialized in that thing would be like 14, 15. So, having 13 should be totally within the usual scope. And then woodworking, we need more people as well, because, as I said, I mean, we've got 6 stations that we need specialized people for, and if you kind of take into account the break portion of things, you know, you're already at a very, very close spot, and then everybody else that kind of starts working on woodworking afterwards is not going to be a specialist, so that's kind of going to lower my efficiency for woodworking a lot, so I do need more people taking care of these things. Barrelbot is in the red. That's not good. And it's all about final assembly. Oh boy. Please get the scooter out of the way quickly. I mean, you've got a lot of assembly kind of possibilities and capabilities, rather, so I don't know why this is happening. This is bad. Let's kind of prioritize the Barrelbot here, honestly. I mean, we've got so much time left on the scooter that we can probably just do that. Please, assemble. Yes, we're making some arms and stuff now, so, you know, fingers crossed we can catch up again. and I did do that in time. Final assembly, by the way, on bots I now actually discovered is actually happening in these robot testing facilities. So it's kind of a step of the assembly, basically, which is interesting, you know. Cool that it works that way, but, you know, please do more work. I need these things to be finished. Yeah. really kind of cutting it close to these deadlines right now, and that's also why I'm saying that probably if we go into R&D here, and we go right here, we really want these longer deadlines. I do unfortunately still not have the R&D required for that, but hopefully we soon will. I mean, looking at our level progress down there, we are somewhat proceeding nicely. That said, 25 people idling. Yeah, I need more things to do again. And it seems to be something with woodworking, because Jesus Christ, these dudes are fast. I mean, look at that, it's all done. We need more assembly capabilities. Even more than before. Insanity. Okay, I think there's a few things to do here. First thing, we're going to go and remodel, and we're going to extend this thing out even further. So let's do just that. We're also maybe going to put a door right here or something. Going to bulldoze that. Boop. And we probably need to boost the mood a bit more after that, but that should be fine, because these assembly tables honestly don't really take much of anything. So work is going to come in from that, and we're going to expand that out more, and we need to kind of move our final assembly over here very, very soon and quickly as well. Second thing, we need a new project for our woodworking lads, and office desks seem to be very much still going the right way, so we're just going to take that on, and we're going to do another batch of 30, and we're going to get them on their merry way. And then we're going to speed up time, because this thing needs to kind of be reconstructed real quick before we can really do much of anything else, so we will have them do that. And I'm also actually going to go and grab a door and place that here, as I said. Boop. Thank you. And now we've got a nice kind of hallway for people to move through. Then, this thing kind of needs to go into that corner for the time being, I think. So let's get that out of the way. And let's wait for people to assemble all these fancy things. What is that? Sabotage? Oh my god! Again! Wait! I thought that was tied to the Nemesis. What? I thought that was tied to the Nemesis Inc, dudes. Like, what? I'm confused. Why are we getting sabotage in now? I thought that was the spies. We had another explosion. Oh my god. And that's like kind of the most essential contract to complete. Oh, the flippin' dude from Nemesis Inc. Honestly, he's so flippin' annoying. Where is he even at? Oh, we actually, we lost out on net worth and revenue and stuff again. It feels like he actually upped his net worth by a bunch. Revenue we just dropped down because we didn't really sell that much in the last few minutes and hours, unfortunately, but, damn it, seriously, like, Jesus Christ, mate, why? That's, like, the worst timing. We're not going to complete that stuff, most definitely, and, well, payment has been lowered in accordance with term sheet 345B, messed up delivery. Yeah, that's an issue, because now we didn't really boost our, relations with them, so, that's very annoying. Yeah, I guess I just need to push my assembly lines more. What do I say? It's kind of the way to go, and kind of the main issue right here. We're going to move our assembly tables. No, I clicked the wrong thing again. Damn it. We're going to try and move our assembly tables out of the way a bit more. I'm currently kind of considering to move my storage a bit more into the middle of the room and have some tables up here too, but we've also got a door right there which is in the very wrong spot. Could demolish that door though and move it over like a tad bit to that. Yeah, we should do that. Let's do it. We're going to move over our door, and this table still has something on it, and we're going to wait for absolute ages till anything's being done, so that's a big annoyance. Honestly, we are though gonna go and grab, I wish there was like advanced assembly stations or something, by the way. This door is also in the wrong spot. Oh my god. Okay, that's an issue. Let's wait for the construction worker to remove the first thing, then we're gonna go and like remodel and move that. Oh, my door. Oh no. We cannot move the door. That's annoying. Okay, we're going to reorder that door, then we're going to move that door over at the very least. So, you know, can we... Are people already moving through there? Interesting. Can we already demolish that one without locking anyone in? Maybe. Or maybe I just messed up my whole production line. We will see. Okay, we can. And we're going to go to remodel again. We're going to move that door over to the very far corner, and that should allow us to at least place one more assembly table. And well, whenever this thing gets moved, I can also think about actually remodeling this whole building. Speaking of which, I think I've got a better idea here. I think we're just going to widen this a bit, to be honest. Like, I don't know, like that, maybe? It's going to make it pretty big, but we should still be fine. Walls are aligned. We're going to just bulldoze this. Boop. Yep. And we're going to order it like that. That should give us a whole lot more space for assembly tables, I hope. So that should be good. We're going to also need more employees for this kind of stuff. But yeah, it's kind of insane, honestly, that, like, the amount of assembly stations we need is just going through the roof. And, I mean, even with assembly specialists, right, we just don't have any more advanced tables that would give us, like, 200% speed or something, as we do with the other stuff. So, wow, that's kind of, unfortunately, a bottleneck right there. And why do I have a robot? Oh, yeah, they're continuing to make them even, yeah, okay. Makes sense. Okay, that's fine. Workers failed to deliver parts to construction. Great. They're right there. I'm not sure how they failed. But that said, we're going to also, of course, link this little billboard to that table out there with a little bit of lag. Pretty weird. And are they going to bring more construction workers? They are. Okay, I was kind of getting a bit worried about that speed right there. Now, if we can move that table over sometime, that would be great. Perfect. Thank you. Let's do that. And there it goes. And now, well, we just need a minute to actually have this thing done. Now, this is nicely centralized, as I kind of had envisioned. I would need to probably move this shelf over sometime too. But at least now I can make some more assembly tables along this side, which is kind of going to pretty much double our capacities, right? We've got 5 here. We can probably squeeze in like another 2 right there. Should be pretty good, to be honest. Now, what I do want to do, though, is I'm going to kind of move this out of the way for the time being. Like, can I squeeze in the billboard into some corner that I have? Not yet. I think we're just going to move things over here for the moment. Just to kind of get them out of the way, because of course I want to kind of adjust my storage and everything a bit. I'm kind of feeling more of a storage assembly like this here. Like a very thin general storage and a very, and a kind of bigger, yeah, I think we're going to do that. So we're going to go, I don't want to, wait. We're going to go do this for the moment, and we will do that basically. So maybe more like, I don't know, because the thing is, right, in general storage, we do have a bit much space here, so we can probably widen that a bit. In general storage, in assembly, we can have a bit bigger products, of course, like these, I think that's kind of one of the max sizes you can get, is it? How many fields is this? 1, 2, is it? Is it only 2? Huh. Is that only 2 wide? I mean, the catapults are going to be a bit bigger still, right? I don't know. I think something like this should be fine. So this is going to be the new general storage, basically, and we're going to kind of extend that all the way there, and then, you know, the kind of delivery storage will more go up here, if that makes sense. So, we will remodel that now, like this, and I'm thinking we probably have a bit more space towards this direction, but I'm not quite sure yet, so we'll leave it like this for now, and we'll confirm that, and then we'll have some nice workers move everything about the place, and this will go all the way out till here, basically, and that'll be our new storage system, because I think this is a lot easier to access from all sides, and, you know, this is a lot closer and everything, so that should be good. So, that's the insanely huge remodel right there, and as you can see, we should have a bit of a corner left over right there, where we can just stash in like these basic things, so I do like that. We're gonna go and add more assembly stations though along the outside right here. I'm gonna make it quite a lot of those. Like this, I think it's fine for the moment. And then we've got a nice corner where we can move all the other things into. So that's gonna be 16k. Good bit of money right there, but I think a very worthwhile investment. Honestly, I mean, at this point, this is probably our primary assembly line, isn't it? Like, This is like so small compared to this madness up here, so yeah, probably going to start shifting a few of these things over. We've got our contract ready, so we're going to go and deliver that. I'm going to go and move all these things into the corner right here, as I kind of previously mentioned, and we're going to need some mood boosting item. That said, Jesus Christ, that was a lag right there. That was one hell of a lag. But yeah, these are going to go into the corner, and we are going to need some mood boosting items. How are we doing here? -11 only. It's kind of so low. I'm going to just get an, well, maybe not even an arcade. Something small. Is a water cooler small? It doesn't matter that much. We're going to grab an arcade. Just like that. That's going to fix the mood for us. And I'm also going to have to link all these things now to the billboard. So, yay. That's going to be bit of clicking to do right there, and the game's kind of starting to get laggy. I'm wondering if my factory's just starting to get that insanely big, or there's just so many things kind of queued right now with all the new things to put in and everything that it gets that crazy. But yeah, this is kind of nice. I mean, our our input storage is now, very nice and big, which should hopefully help out a lot. And I mean, we're going to need more assembly workers at this point. These I also need more wood. God, I need more employees, basically. I need to be able to hire more employees. We're going to get 2 woodworkers and 1 assembly specialist, basically. And that's going to be all the employee headcount we have for the moment. But we're nearly here at another +3 R&D, which should then allow us to raise the employee cap right here. And pretty sure that's going to be what we're going to do. Mincerella, shipment of scooter has been received. Relationship has been upped. That's very nice. Of course, we've got our barrel bots, which we're going to recycle. We can't really use those anymore. And, well, I mean, now we're kind of running low on contracts again, so I think it is probably time to set up some more products right there. But first things first, let's maybe get all these assembly tables in right here. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of them. And, well, that's our new absolutely giant assembly lines right there. So pretty big improvement right there, and I think a very much needed one. I think next episode we'll actually take care of actually moving this over and getting another huge assembly line out here, kind of maybe also making this room a bit larger to have a bit more painting and sewing capacities in here. So we'll kind of extend it out to here, and then we're going to have a huge another assembly line right here and another ginormous general storage right there, or maybe we can just have a general storage right here and deliver it out to there. We'll see about that. There is certainly way more work on the way to that coming our way, but for the time being, I am going to end this episode off right here. I think we made a lot of progress this episode, so I do hope you've all very much enjoyed it. If you did, as always, please make sure to hit that like button down below, and it does always help out the channel a ton. And if you're new around here and haven't done so just yet, also please consider subscribing right down below, as well as hitting that bell icon right next to that, so you stay up to date on any future upcoming episodes. But with all that out of the way, as always, thanks a lot for watching, everyone, and I hope I'll catch you in the next one very soon. Ciao.